What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nekwaya from Lipstick and Afros. If this is your first time stopping by, then hey, welcome, how you doing? If you're a regular, then what's up girl, how you doing? So yes, those are my Valentine's flowers in the background. Hey, they're lilies. Yeah, but anyway, today's video is probably my most requested video in terms of like questions that I get from not only my followers but just like random people that I meet on the street and like everywhere else. So yeah, I just figured instead of taking like individual questions like a Q&A type video, I'll just basically answer do like a whole comprehensive video of information that I think is important and that really covers all the bases when it comes to my natural hair and what I do and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, then definitely keep on watching. Right, so we're gonna start way back in. So if you guys see me looking down, I have notes. So we're gonna start way back in, I want to say 2008. At the end of my matric year, my mom let me, well, she paid for it. She allowed me to get highlights. So I got highlights in my hair and I cut it. By this time it was all relaxed. I'd always been relaxed since probably like 7 or 8 years old. So I got my hair cut into a bob and I had these like gold highlights. I'll see if I can insert a picture somewhere. And listen, that bob was life. I still love it. Like I'm a bob type of girl, so it looked really good. And I went off to university. I went to UCT in Cape Town, and yeah, from that point on it kind of just went downwards, just in terms of looking after my hair. It's probably because I didn't find a hairdresser or hairstylist in South Africa that could do my hair the way I was used to, so I kind of just like let it go and like wasn't taking care of my hair at all. And I mean, if you have any kind of color or chemicals in your hair, you definitely have to do extra, like you have to be extra in taking care of your hair, otherwise the chemicals will definitely damage your hair. And that's kind of what happened to me. So come 2011, yeah, 2011, I was in my third year. My hair was just like really breaking really bad. It was like mismatched, uneven. It just looked really bad and it was really dry. So I kind of like was like, okay, you know, I need to do something about it. So I kind of started taking care of it like bit by bit, and then I got into the whole natural hair video thing on YouTube, and that kind of prompted me to like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So fast forward a year later to 2012, I think it was September 2012, that was the last time that I actually applied a relaxer to my hair. So September 2012. I had planned on transitioning for at least a year, but it got so difficult and so complicated that by January 2013, I cut my hair. I big chopped, and as you can imagine, there was not much growth. So like I had literally this much hair on my head, like it wasn't much. But you know, I cut everything off. And if you guys have big chopped and had like your little growth left over, you'll know that the ends of your new growth always have that little relaxed part, so it just looked weird. And I just felt like I looked so ugly with relaxed hair. So I actually just ended up like getting a wig, or I made a wig, and then I wore that wig for a good part of 2013. That was my protective style. And in that initial phase after my big chop, I really did well with taking care of my hair. Like I deep conditioned, I applied my moisturizers, my oils, everything. I did it so good. I didn't use any heat at all. And so by May, I think I'll try and insert a picture. Please excuse how I sound, like I'm like suffering from hay fever or something. So as I was saying, by May of 2013, my hair had actually grown out enough that I straightened it for the first time, and I could actually tie like a bun up here, and like it wasn't a struggle bun, okay? It was not a struggle bun. So that was May 2013, and at that point I was like, this hair looks good straightened. So I made a U-part wig, so I had like leave out in the front. I'll see if I find an old picture from somewhere. So I had some leave out at front, and and I basically would straighten my hair literally almost once a week, like the leave out part. But for some reason, because I was taking good care of my hair, I suppose, I didn't get any heat damage. Like the heat damage was so minimal. And then so by the time it was 2014 December, my hair was quite long. Again, I'll insert a picture. I mean, in terms of like having big chopped in the beginning of the year and where I was at the end of the year. So I hardly ever wore my hair out curly in its curly state. I'd always either have it like straightened or I'd have like a protective style. So that was 2014. Then in 2015, before that, in 2014, I actually got my hair pressed at a hairdresser. So it was straightened for the very first time in my life. It looked really great. I'll put in a picture. It looked really great, and like it was flowing in the wind. It was amazing. So that was, I probably want to say, in around August. And then in September, I had traveled. So before traveling, I wanted to get my hair pressed again. So I went ahead to the same hairdresser and she did the same. But this time around, I got really bad heat damage. Like it looked so bad because it was like my hair was curly, then straight, and then curly. There was just no way of like salvaging that situation. So by 2015, I kind of had come to terms with it. And I actually ended up cutting off all the heat damage that I had on my hair. And essentially, like, that was such a huge setback, but it was a necessary one, because it's pointless to have unhealthy hair, because like length without health for me doesn't mean anything. So I cut everything off, not everything, like all the heat damage off, and I probably took off maybe like something like 5 to 6 centimeters across all over my head. And then that was 2015, and so from that point onwards, I started making more of a conscious effort to look after my hair. I really cut down on my heat usage, like to literally once and twice a year. And I started paying more attention to what I was putting in my hair, and of course I also started taking hair vitamins. So if you follow me on like social media or like my Instagram, you'd have seen time to time where I would like take hair vitamins. Like I've taken natural I think biotin, I've taken Hairfinity, and I think they have helped, not in terms necessarily of length, but more of the state of health of my hair overall. It has definitely become healthier, so I've taken them here and there, but I've never taken them consistently, though I do want to start. So that was 2015-16. And then last year, 2017, I really like stepped my game up. Like I protective styled all the time. I was using all my oils correctly. I was taking my pills, and I was using like a consistent product regimen. So I wasn't like switching back and forth, trying out new things. And just FYI, I'm not a product junkie. So that was 2017. And from that, I really saw a lot of progress in terms of my hair. I think I straightened my hair twice last year. So in terms of that as well, there was a lot of progress. Right, so like I was saying, in 2017 I did really well in terms of taking care of my hair, and in terms of using heat, and just being consistent with my regimen, and that really helped me for my hair to get where it is right now. I will insert a clip. I'm just showing you guys a bit of a length check of where I am in terms of my length. Yeah, that being said, a lot of people have always asked me like, oh, what is your hair type and da-da-da-da, but I genuinely don't believe in hair types. Like, I know like you can type them, but I think it's a pointless and useless exercise, because for me it's more about like my porosity, like how my hair reacts to moisture, because that enables me to know like, okay, I need to moisturize this way and put this in my hair. So for example, I have low porosity hair, so I really struggle with getting that moisture into my hair. Like literally I'll apply anything and it will just sit on top. So I really have to work products into my hair, otherwise it's pointless. But if I was forced to say, I would probably be like a 4A at the front, and then 4B the rest of my head. But funny enough, my shrinkage levels differ. Like I'd say the rest of my head except for the front is 4B, but the shrinkage in the back of my head is insane compared to the one like in the middle part of my head. So yeah, but anyway, I don't like hair typing. I think it categorizes people too much. When I think when it comes to natural hair, everyone's experience and journey is so unique and different. So yeah, I just don't like it. And then one of the biggest problems, because people tend to assume I don't have any problems, but like I said, my moisture levels and my porosity, that's a problem for me. Another problem that I encounter when it comes to my hair is like a dry scalp. Like I have a very dry scalp to the point where like sometimes I'm just over it and I really don't care. Like it's so dry, and especially when I have straight hair, I don't even care anymore, because the more oils I apply to it, the stringier and limpier my hair looks, and I'm not able to have straight hair for like an extended period of time. Another problem is split ends and knots. Guys, those are the banes of my existence. And also like I haven't had my hair professionally trimmed. I think I did it once. Other than that, I prefer to trim my own hair, but I don't think I'm very good at it. I really feel like I take off a lot more than necessary. But yeah, those are like my biggest problems when it comes to my hair. But I do like to trim about once or twice a year, or like depending on, you know, when the need arises. Hair goals. So currently my hair is just around bra strip length, I want to say. I am aiming for mid-back, which is not too far off, and I'm hoping for it to get there by next year June. Next year June, I want my hair to be mid-back length, and with achieving that length for me is an okay length. I don't necessarily need to go any lower than that. So if I do go longer than that, that's fine. Praise God, you know, hallelujah. But it's not a big deal for me. Once I hit mid-back, for me that's okay. What else? Yeah guys, so that's pretty much it. I know this was a very short video, but it has been highly requested and people do keep asking a lot of questions about my hair. But one like thing that I always say to people is that you can't compare your journey to mine or to anyone else's, despite the fact that we use all of the same products. And like especially for me, like I've always had good hair, quote, yeah, good hair in terms of the black community, in the sense that my hair has always been thick. For the most part of my life, it's always been healthy, and it's actually always grown really well. Like it's always been long. So that being said, my hair isn't as sensitive and like reacts as badly as most people's hair. So for example, like I am a very lazy person when it comes to my hair, but my hair is still manages to grow more than, or retain length more than most people. So I like to always tell people, like, just because I use A, B, and C doesn't necessarily mean it will work in the same way as it did for you. That being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was useful to some of you guys. If you have any more questions, please let me know down below. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. And yeah guys, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Love you lots. Ciao.